Where exactly are you? I gave her the address. Don't move, she said. I'm 15 minutes away. Her voice broke again. Marcus, thank you. Thank you for stopping. 15 minutes later, I heard the sound of an expensive car engine. A black Mercedes SUV pulled up to the curb, hazards flashing, parked illegally. Didn't care. The door flew open, and out stepped a woman in a business suit and heels, no coat she'd left her office in Hair Folly. She didn't walk. She ran, straight to her father, dropped to her knees in front of him on the wet concrete in her expensive suit. Daddy, look at me. Margaret. His face lit up. There you are. I was waiting for you. She hugged him like she'd thought she'd never see him again, her whole body shaking. Then she turned to me, really looked at me for the first time, and I watched her face change as she took it in. Skinny 12-year-old. Oh my God, she whispered. You're a child. She looked at her father, warm and dry in my jacket, looked back at me. You gave him your jacket. He was cold, ma'am. Margaret Whitmore, CEO, stepped toward me and knelt down. Knelt in a puddle in her $1,000 suit and didn't even notice. Marcus, look at me. I did. My father has Alzheimer's, early stage, but he wandered away from his doctor's appointment this afternoon. We've been searching everywhere, police, private security, everyone. Tears were streaming down her face now. And a 12-year-old boy is the one who kept him safe. I just walked him here, ma'am. It wasn't, where are your parents? She interrupted. I need to thank them. My throat got tight. It's just me, ma'am. Just you? Yes, ma'am. You're here alone? Marcus, where do you live? I'd never said it out loud before, not to anyone who mattered. Different places, ma'am. I watched understanding dawn on her face. Different places. Marcus, are you homeless? Yes, ma'am. That's when Margaret Whitmore broke down, completely. Covered her face with both hands, shoulders shaking, crying on the sidewalk. I panicked. Did I do something wrong? Wrong? She looked up at me through tears. No, sweetheart, no. You gave up your bed tonight, for my father. You're 12 years old. You have nothing, and you gave up your bed. Mr. Whitmore, in one of those clear moments people with Alzheimer's sometimes get, looked at his daughter, looked at me. Margaret, he said firmly, we're not leaving this boy here. What happened in the next 60 seconds changed my entire life. If this story is touching you, if you believe kindness still matters, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Because I've got more stories that will restore your faith in humanity, and you don't want to miss them. And comment below, what would you have done in Margaret's position? Okay, here's what she did. Get in the car, Margaret said. Ma'am, I can't, Marcus. She stood up and her voice was firm now, not mean, but decided. You gave my father your jacket, your warmth, your time, your bed for tonight. Now I'm asking you, please get in the car. So I did. I'd never been in a car that nice. The seats were heated. I jumped when mine turned warm. Mr. Whitmore sat in front. I sat in back. And Margaret made 3 phone calls before we even left the curb. Dr. Patel, I have him. Yes, he's safe. A child found him. Cancel the silver alert. Have the guest suite prepared. Both guest suites. Yes, both. I didn't understand that last part yet. Ma'am, I said quietly, where are we going? Home. I appreciate the ride, but I can't go to your home. Marcus, when's the last time you ate? I had some crackers at lunch. Crackers? Just crackers? I nodded. You're coming home. We're having dinner, then we'll figure out the rest. By 8:30 p.m., we were pulling up to a house in Riverside Estates. Not a mansion, but big. The kind of house you see in magazines and don't believe real people live in. I don't belong here, ma'am, I said. Tonight you do, Margaret replied. Margaret led Mr. Whitmore to his room. Then she turned to me. Come with me. She took me to this study with a fireplace and floor-to-ceiling books, and she brought me real food, soup, bread, fruit, and I eat, and I could see her heart breaking with every bite because I was so hungry I couldn't hide it, even though I tried to be polite. Marcus, she said finally, I need to understand. How long have you been on the streets? 14 months, ma'am. Since you were 11. Yes, ma'am. Where were you before that? With my mom, before she died. She closed her eyes. And your father? Never met him, ma'am. Other family? No, ma'am. Foster system. Tried that. It didn't work out. Oh, sweetheart. She was quiet for a long moment, then, Marcus, I want you to stay here tonight. Just tonight. Clean bed, hot shower. In the morning, we'll talk. But tonight, please let me give you one safe night. You saved my father. Let me do this. I started crying. Actually crying for the first time in 14 months. Why are you being so nice to me? Because someone should have been nice to you a long time ago, she said. And because you're 12 years old and you shouldn't be sleeping on the street, and because you have nothing and you still gave everything to help my dad. That night I slept in a bed for the first time in 14 months, a room bigger than any apartment I'd ever lived in, hot shower, clean clothes waiting for me. I woke up 3 times just to check if it was real. Kindness isn't about having enough, it's about giving what you can. I gave an old man my jacket, my time, my bed for one night, and I got a family, a home, a future, all because I stopped. So if you take anything from this story, take this. Stop when you see someone who needs help.